With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The first pure kicker ever in the Hall of Fame, Jan Stenerud, to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Here we go. 15 line. 15 line. Get it.
They start the drive with a give to Allen. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the 27-yard line.
Let's go now. 10-2 stop. Shoot.
From the shotgun, Elway. This one brought in by Corbett. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
70, ready?
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Elway. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Elway will throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover. gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got us a turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Rush in. Deuce. 49, check 49. Six on travel. Check out.
Now they try the right side here. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Rodgers. Steps away to his left. And that'll be incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Rodgers. He's got Allen. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Hey, Wahoo! 52 to Mike, boy, 52. Let's set a tone.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And Allen's got it. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
1st down, Buccaneers.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Hey, high 7.
Rodgers again now. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers throwing again. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. From 13 yards out, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Buccaneers 7, Jets nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Check.
Now a carry for Allen. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
They'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. And Quinn Bolden, 72 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Get 300. Get 300. Kelly. Don't let Kelly. We are going. Number 50. Check. Run. Hey, Delta. Hot, hot. My 52. Here we go.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Rodgers throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Devin Hester, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Rodgers. That's complete to White. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. That's to his running back, complete. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Check 52.
This is Mostert. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
52. They're not ready for this, man. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 23.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. Rodgers now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Mostert. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 20-yard line.
6-6. Pull it high.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now Mostert. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Taking it in from the 20, and the Bucs have taken the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Off the play fake, Elway. He's going to fire one deep over them, and that's caught inside the 35. Well, he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They go play action here on 1st down. Flushed out right. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Holt. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Allen. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Back to you. I'm going back to you.
Get it.
To throw is Elway. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Tracy Porter with a pick. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tank.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said. Momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Hey, 88. Hey, Echo.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Cromartie.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Back to the air, Elway after the pick six. And Bolden brings it in, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It's a gain of 35. Now a play fake here on first down. Now he's flushed out left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. So line of scrimmage still a 39 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, zoom.
Play action. Elway. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there. From the red zone now, Elway on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Allen's got it complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Now Elway. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Being chased out left. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Devin White showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. Now Elway to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Brian Urlacher up from his linebacker spot to make the tackle. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Hey, pick 26. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist, 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 twist. Zoom, zoom.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
50. 26. Hey, Charlie. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Hey, check, check.
Snap comes at 1. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mean Joe Green. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted,
and for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Dave Casper, the intended receiver. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers flushed out right. And this will be incomplete. The Bucs on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11.
Hey, box drop, box drop. Check. Line 54.
Rodgers going to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Brian Dawkins, the safety with a pick. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
it does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a 1st down. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now he's going to go up top over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. They got 29 yards that time. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Letting one go deep for the end. And then it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Dave Casper there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. And he's such a talented tight end, just creates nightmarish-type matchups on the other side.
He's so good that when we say tight end, we're almost damning him with faint praise, aren't we? Because he can do it all. He's as good as any receiver in the NFL.
Well, that's the deal. He's a wide receiver, just in a bigger body.
Bigger body, a matchup nightmare, and who's going to cover? When I sit in the film session, I just look at the coach and say, really? Really? You're going to yell at me? You go cover him.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Yeah, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Get 300! Get 300! Box it, box it, box it, box it! Look at this.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and eat away at the clock.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Throwing his has Rodgers on third down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
That one goes for 30 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as they'll drop him for a loss of 4.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. That's complete to Bolden. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And we are all tied here in the final stages. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Let's go, Bucs.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
You ain't stolen travel.
You got tight right there. Check three, check three, check three.
Here's Mostert. And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
Well, that sets up a big 3rd down. Now the decision has to be, do you run it here and play for OT, or do you go ahead and press it downfield?
Green 18, on the 50. Go.
Now Rodgers. He hits White, complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Wide, get wide. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, wahoo. Box it. Target.
Rodgers to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Hey, high 7.
After the interception, here's Elway. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Tracy Porter with a pick. The 20. And what an effort on the final play of regulation. All zeros on the clock, and we are headed to OT. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
That's a pretty strong return to start this overtime. And you know that if you run some decent offense, you should have a shot at a field goal. But I'd have to think to myself, I want the 6 points. I want this game over now. I don't want to give the other team a chance to come back and beat me.
Hey, check 26. Zoom. Hey, Alpha. Jim.
54. Mike 50.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Deacon Jones showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
It's just me and you.
Jim. Hey, Delta.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
Box it.
54.
Hey, 88. 54.
Rodgers now to throw. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Urlacher. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. You throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
An ideal beginning of the drive there is they'll get 20 and a first down. Part of the reason we're in overtime, all the interceptions he's thrown in this game, but that was a good throw right there.
Hey, he's really not daunted, is he, partner? I mean, it's been interception palooza for him, and he's still pushing it downfield, trying to make a play, and he was successful on that play.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Here's Elway. Over the middle, complete. That's Holt. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. On first down, Allen. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was